Good Friday morning. I hope you're having a good week. Today I'm going to record the hymn suggestions from the Sundays and Seasons Planner for February 4th, which is the 5th Sunday after Epiphany. So my name's Mary and I am a Lutheran church musician. I record these planning videos every week and I hope you find them helpful. If you haven't already, do the YouTuber thing, like and subscribe. Anyways, we're finally back to normal weather here. Last week, the last 10 days, we had Arctic air for us, and then we had ice, and then we had snow. So it was a very crazy week last week, just with my piano studio, because people couldn't make it, because we don't really have snow plows here. so we just, since we get so little snow and so little ice, like the whole island that I live on has one plow, and it only does the main roads, and most roads are side roads or private roads. So like my road's a private road, like we own the road, and we don't have a snow plow. So basically around here we just wait for it to melt. So everything shuts down. Anyway, so side note on weather. So anyway, moving on, I am going to play through one verse of each of these suggestions, starting with the Gathering Song. So the Gathering Song suggestions for February 4th, 5th Sunday after Epiphany, are: We come to you for healing, Lord. O Christ the healer, we have come. Jesus, we are gathered. Cast out, O Christ, and creating God your fingers trace. So, we come to you for healing, ELW 617. Christ the healer, we have come, 610. Jesus, we are gathered, ELW 529. Cast out, O Christ, all creation sings, 1016. I think I played this last week too. This is O Lord throughout these 40 days too, but different words. Creating God your fingers trace, 684. the day suggestions. God, put these a little closer. Praise the one who breaks the darkness. Praise to the Lord the Almighty. Arise, your light has come. We're actually using that for offertory at my church right now. Precious Lord, take my hand. And God, whose almighty word. We're actually using that for the hymn of the day this week on 28th. Okay. Praise the one who breaks the darkness, ELW 843. Praise to the Lord the Almighty, 858. Sorry. Arise, your light has come, 314. Precious Lord, take my hand, 773. God, whose almighty word, 673. Communion suggestions, there are two. You who dwell in the shelter of the Lord, on eagle's wings, and when memory fades. On eagle's wings, 787. I don't usually play the accompaniment for this out of this hymnal. I have another one that I like to use better, but I will say this. reaction to that hymn. They either love it or they hate it. Which are you? I'm kind of, I used to love it. But now, since I have so many people tell me they hate it, I'm just kind of, I'm indifferent. I mean, not indifferent, I just don't tend to use it. Because unless people request it, like for a funeral. I might play it for a prelude. I have a piano arrangement of it that combines it with Be Thou My Vision. It kind of goes back and forth. I'll play it there, but anyway, just curious. When Memory Fades, ELW 792. It's also in the new hymnal 1086. I wonder, maybe the hymn, maybe the tunes are different. 1082. Oh yeah, no. That's not it. That's a typo. When Memory Fades, it's not in All Creation Sings. Okay. Pretty intense, but we're probably all have congregations where this is a real issue. So I look up the words to that. Look up the words to that. I haven't used it in worship, but I mean the tune is "Be Still My Soul," and people like the tune. Yeah. Anyway, Cindy, rise, shine, you people. 665. When we are living, I'm so glad Jesus lifted me. Oh, worship the King. So, rise, shine, you people, 665. When we are living, 639. I'm so glad Jesus lifted me, 860. That's the tune. And the last sending suggestion is "Oh, Worship the King," 842. That tune's not super familiar, but anyway. So those are all the hymn suggestions, the main ones, from the Sundays and Seasons Planner. from Augsburg Fortress. I hope you're having a good week. I hope your weather is getting better, but I hear there's more cold, or there is cold, or there was rain down south. Anyway, we're mild here in the Pacific Northwest. So have a good week, and I will see you next week. Next week is Transfiguration, and then we are on to Lent. So I'm sure everyone's getting their Lent schedules all figured out. That's what we've been doing this week at my church, figuring out what we're doing. Well, just kind of basic, you know. So we're not doing Ash Wednesday. We have a cluster. The cluster is going to do a joint service. So then we have midweeks. We're going to have 3 of the 5. We're going to have 3 that are Holden, and then there's 2 we're going to do something different. They're going to do no music. It's going to be more like a small group kind of prayer thing. So, and then Monday, Thursday, and then Good Friday. Monday, Thursday we do that, and then Good Friday we do another cluster event. Then it's Easter. It's all happening real fast this year. Anyway, have a good week. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.